This isn't good. Does Mr. Jimmy realize the situation he's putting her in?
He can't know. We're the only ones who do.
We'd have to go to the hospital.
Would we make it in time?
I don't think we would. People who hurt her, they're evil. You have to make sure they don't get away.
If I bailed now, they'd think I was throwing the case. I can still call the clinic. I can warn them. I'm back. Oh. Waters. Right. Am I glad to see you? Told you I'd get those doors tested, didn't I? Oh, right. What did you find? These people here all got their prints on the entrances to the secret hall. Entrances? As in plural? Well, I wasn't sure which one you wanted, so I got them all done. Sorry it's not more organized, I was in a rush, alright? It doesn't even say who used which entrance. At least he followed through. Hey, I can make it easier. We both know you didn't do it, yeah? So I'll cross your name off. Your prints were only found on the inside. And remember, I saw you touch it. So I'm off the hook. Don't sound so excited. Dude, I did like to ask, why still so glum? One more thing. Could you please go check on Maya? Maya? Oh, she's fine. Will you check, please? Well, we already have police there, but I can do it. Something's the matter? Yeah, I'm on it. A friend of mine is with her, but I don't know if it'll be enough. To see that she's safe. She's fine, don't worry. But I'll get right down there.
Will he make it in time?
We'll find out. Please, Waters, don't fail me now.
Worry about it later. You can't let the person who shot Mystic Maya escape.
Girls, that's not like you.
Just do it! None of these people can get away!
Nothing more I can do for Maya. Her life isn't in my hands. The only thing left is to make sure her attacker doesn't escape. Order! Order! Court is reconvened. The suspect is ready. Do I need to introduce her again? I did that yesterday, right? Suspect? Already? Is that how things work in this kangaroo court? Meredith Fay, back for round 2, everybody. Glad to have her. You know why you're here? Of course I do. I was sitting right up there when he directly accused me. Good. Just so long as we're all up to speed. Now, why don't you begin by telling us your story?
Will this be okay? Is Mystic Maya safe? I mean, it wasn't you who accused her.
Let's not bet on it. Those daggers keep staring at me telling me the answer to us is a clear no. You say I set my own granddaughter up for assassination. What kind of person do you think I am? I'm not like others in my family, completely devoid of self-restraint. A wanton murder would hardly be in anyone's better interests, my own included. Just for the record, I'm not the one who accused you, so no hard feelings? Hard feelings? Whatever do you mean, good sir? Just hoping you're not angry at, well, at me. If you must ask, Mr. Phoenix, I am a wee bit disappointed. I was hoping you would be able to protect me, after how well we'd gotten to know each other. Could have stopped the prosecutor, but you failed. You hardly even tried. In a trial, who can we say is responsible for a verdict? The attorney who protects a client, or the prosecutor who pursues her? You are both at fault. If there's no forgiveness from you, then there won't be any from me. This will be for Maya, you witch. Do you really want me to answer that? Oh, Mr. Phoenix, are you also pressing on this poor old woman? I love my granddaughter every bit as much as you did. Love, as in the past tense. She's playing herself as a harmless old granny. The court has yet to see her true colors. I need to show her for what she is. Why are you so bitter toward your family? You would be too. Killing a family member over a silly title. Ha! It only hurts us. Never any good from it. Well said.
I wish there was some way we could make it all stop.
Can't change human nature.
I hate it. This is why I left to begin with.
I'm sorry I can't do more. But I can at least be sure those responsible will pay for their actions. You used a few interesting terms just now.
Did I? If it pleases the court, I'd gladly explain my words.
It would, Mr. Wright. What were you curious about? Define wanton. Wanton, that which is gratuitous and unjustifiable, often has to do with violence. Thank you for that, Mr. Webster. Does this definition fit with what you meant, witness?
It will work fine. This was a truly horrid tragedy that didn't need to happen.
I see. Please amend your testimony. There's one thing we can agree on.
You'll find I'm a reasonable woman. I have no qualms admitting things for what they are. The assassination was barbaric and senseless.
Is that really how you feel? Sure didn't seem like it that last night.
It started with the motive. It's nothing really solid yet.
That makes it easier. We already know who she was working with. The only thing to do is find an opening to attack.
This is just the first part. I'll have more for you coming soon.
She's matured so much. It's amazing how good of a grasp she has on this.
Objection!
Nope.
Objection! Hold it! Hold it!
What do you mean by better interests?
How could such a horrible act possibly do any good? Violence begets violence.
Murder typically has a motive.
Perhaps, but a rational person will find a way around. A murderer would risk losing everything. Why would I do that to kill somebody I loved?
This woman's rational, if nothing else. I have an idea of what her motive was, but nothing too specific. How much of the truth do I actually know yet? Thank you, witness. Please amend your testimony. Ah, dang it. Okay. So it does replace the last statement every time you change that. Ah, dang it.
Objection!
Okay, got that.
Hold it!
Who is anyone? Those involved with the incident. The 8 people who were there. That's a good summary. What do you think, Mr. Judge? It'll do. Witness, please amend your testimony. Aha! There we go.
Objection!
The 8 people there were not the only ones involved. We know this, yet you're making a point to avoid the fact. Our previous witness admitted his gang was involved. We have an explicit confession that they were after her.
Objection!
Oh, but apart from his word, what do we really have? A card and disgruntled butler can only take you so far. If only there was some evidence that the Ravalis family was responsible. You may as well be saying, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I do have that piece of evidence which implicates them. There's one thing which condemns the Ravalis family.
Take that!
This letter was found in the manor. It's addressed from the family. Oh my! Well, it may not directly refer to the shooting, but I can't think of what else it might mean. My thoughts exactly. Poor Miss Fay. What did they have against her? She was planning something they wanted to avoid. I still haven't found out what, but I know that's why she was shot. And I know why it had to happen that day. Something else was there that warranted their attention. Really? Other than Miss Fay, why did they need to be there? Gladys Porter was spying on the manor and its residents. That day she was there for an interview with Maya. I'm not sure what it would have uncovered, but it was enough to make a target out of her. Okay, but what on earth does that have to do with our lovely witness? No turning back now. Meredith Fay was working with the family. Gotta say, I'm loving this. You see, as I've said before, I came to the same conclusion. We're like minds, right? Partners in crime. Metaphorically speaking, of course. You gonna quit struggling from here, or are we finally together on this? Yes, Mr. Phoenix. Are you truthfully siding with the prosecution? I don't have a choice. Maya's fate is no longer in my hands. It's just you, me, and the truth. And me too. Don't forget me. And him too. I can't believe it. Do you really have a basis for this? Well, for one, there's Mr. Donatello, who, you know, well, he worked for you. Mr. Raphael worked for the mob? Oh, my heavens, I had no idea. You knew. How could I? He wouldn't admit something like that. That letter surely must have been meant for him. Even if I read it, I couldn't possibly have known what it meant. Not going to admit it? Guess we do it the hard way. Time for Plan B. More testimony. I never knew Mr. Raphael was with those people. If I had, I wouldn't have hired him to begin with. The letter must have been sent to him, not me. There's no reason to say I planned or responded to anything at all. And as such, there's no reason to suspect me any more than anybody else. I'm still not seeing her as any more than a poor old woman. Are you too sure about this? Sorry, Mr. Judge. You'll forgive us, I hope. She's the one. It was her. Well, you certainly were quick to turn on me. This hostility cannot be ignored. Or forgiven. Likewise. Your mind was made up the moment he pulled you to the stand. You can't fool the prosecution or me. You're on your own right now. How could you not realize that? It wasn't something he advertised, would you? No. He understandably kept it a secret. Had I known, things would have turned out differently, I promise you. How long has he been working for you? Oh, not so long. I hired him very recently. None of your neighbors say they recognize him. He was still getting acquainted with the village. They would have known him in time. Doesn't seem likely, considering what his plan was. I suppose so. Maybe it did seem odd that he applied so close to the reunion. But everything is clear in hindsight. I couldn't have known beforehand. Doesn't look like this will lead anywhere. But what about that letter Mr. Waters found? Yes, about that. You mean it was for Mr. Donatello? It must have been orders from his boss. It doesn't sound like it was a very friendly missive. Let's take another peek at her. Somebody was really dragging their feet to get rid of Miss Maya. Why would Mr. Raphael hold off on obeying Menderes? He did say that he disagreed with the orders. Perhaps that was it. In any case, even if I'd opened and read the letter, I wouldn't know who it was from. FM? I don't know any FM. This is completely different from what she told us yesterday. She's changing everything for the trial. Isn't there? I don't see anything saying I helped set this up. We don't know that the assassination wasn't planning for very long.
That's not important, is it?
If we can show she's been planning Maya's murder for a long time, the letter makes even more sense. She was just taking, well, too long.
Maybe she didn't want to kill Mrs. Maya after all. She was stalling and then got angry. That does sound big. I know I can prove it, but remember, the main thing is if she actually shot her. You can't prove that with only this.
It all ties in together. We're about to get all of our answers. Of everyone there, you seem to be the most likely candidate. Do I? What about all the others? There were plenty of suspicious people. We had a mafia shooter, and then Mystic Makoto, who was spying.
Objection!
Miss Porter is a fine, upstanding member of society. Don't go sullying her name, pretty please. The defense accused her just yesterday, and the argument held then. Good thing he's had a change of heart, eh, buddy? You said it. The culprit is sitting right in front of me. I can't let her get away.
Did grandmother shoot a gun? She's so frail.
It was her. We haven't reached that far yet, though. It's still about her connection to the family.
It won't be long before we get to the shooting. You know you have all the answers somewhere in your court record. Whatever the coordinate truth is, you'll prove it. You have to. Be sure you know what you're doing and check everything carefully.
Can I just present the letter? No, that's not it. Pearl, suicide report, injury report. Check.
Objection!
Nope. I'm pretty sure this had her fingerprints on it, didn't it? And or responded to anything at all. Alright, what have I got? Well, there is the whole at her mansion thing.
Objection!
You've been playing this for longer than I realized. Jimmy, could you read this for the court? Let's see. Fae Clan mediums playing reunion, and yada yada yada. Ah, here. Former master to host at her home in Karain Village. That's the part you were thinking of? Mystic Fae, you told me multiple times that you were against the idea of a Fae reunion. If that's the case, why would you volunteer your home as the venue? You've been planning this from the beginning. I supported my granddaughter, despite her foolishness. She had her heart set on the gathering. I couldn't talk her out of it. If I couldn't do that, I had no choice but to play along. No, you offered your place so that you could control what happened and where. So much happened that couldn't have been possible without your knowing. Take the big gun, for instance. How did anybody manage to smuggle in that without you finding out? You can shout all day, but you'll never prove I knew. Mr. Raphael was resourceful. He could find a way. Not working, buddy. We need to grab this bull by the horns and go straight with him for what we know. Ms. Faye, you shot your granddaughter. That is a fact. If it is, then prove it. Gladly. Answer some questions for me, will ya? The gun Waters found. Where did it come from? The pistol is mine. It is a family heirloom. It has been in the Fae Clan since we first emigrated from Japan. Your gun. Sounds like it could affect it. Nonsense. It would have been accessible to anyone. It is one of the many valuables that I keep in the western half of my home. An 18th century relic. I keep it on display as one might a ceremonial sword. A gun that old still works? Apparently. During all the commotion, you say anybody could have just waltzed on in, stolen it, and used it. Anybody could use it. Something of that size wouldn't require much skill. You kept a loaded gun just lying around. We had antique ball bearings in the same room. They could be used with no problem. Well, isn't all this history just nifty? Now, onto a more modern discovery. Are you aware of where this gun was found?
I haven't the foggiest.
Okay then, Writing, how about you enlighten her? We found it in the hallway running through the middle of your manor. The same hallway you've been trying to hide.
A secret passage. Is that where the third shot came from?
It was, and I have proof of it.
Take that!
There was a bullet hole on one side of the hall, but not on the other. That's clear proof that the shooter fired from there.
That proves it. Why wasn't this brought up before?
I'm sure Obi had a good reasons. We can check it with him later, right? But for now, it's all back to you, Mystic Faye. Somebody shot her from a super secret hidden hallway that was in your home. You've been stalling the police by denying them entry to the west half. Why would you want to hide it if not to cover your tracks?
Am I really to blame for the police not investigating? They could have entered sooner, but they didn't. I know somebody else must have known about the central passage. So enough of your nonsense. Its mere presence does not implicate me. Others knew about the central passageway. It was hardly as secret as you claim. As of yet, you've only shown that it was in my home. With 7 other people present, I'm hardly the only suspect. Mr. Nick, I have a question.
Yes, Pearls?
Are you so sure she shot her?
Of course I am.
You know she planned the shooting from the balcony. But did she pull the trigger downstairs? I don't know if those were her fingerprints.
Whose else would they be? She had it in for Maya. I know she's your grandmother, but we can't ignore this.
I just don't think she would do it. If you're not right and you get the wrong person, Mystic Maya still won't be safe. You can't mess this up.
Alright, one sec. I'm gonna look at this evidence that's new. Where is it? Left the manor. What? Where's the fingerprints?
Hold it!
How would they know?
It's been there for ages. I added it after an attempt on my life when I was younger. Back then we kept it hidden. These days I'm no longer the master, so secrecy isn't necessary. Anybody who's clever enough could figure out it was there.
Like me?
Like you. And you aren't the only one who's found it.
Hold it!
That room was completely hidden. You need to know where it opened to get inside.
You seem to have found your way in easily enough. And straight through my wall, no less.
Just for the record, the wall bet wasn't me. It took a bit of logical thinking to get that far. Something I think you were hoping against. Why else would you keep people out of the West Wing, right? Very suspicious.
I am amazed it took you so long. Why, the walls were paper thin.
It's clear she wanted to hide the hallway. She found the gun in there. She either hoped or expected nobody would make it in.
Hold it!
That already puts you at a disadvantage.
It does, doesn't it? But it's not enough, you must admit. There was so much going on, you can't put the blame on one person.
It's easier if only one person was in a position to do it.
Then ask yourself, is that me? There's no way in heaven or hell you can say that for certain.
Mystic Meredith, if you're so confident, why don't you update your testimony to reflect that?
If the court wishes it, here you are, I shall do so.
Yes, I can. But I don't have the fingerprints. Everybody else is accounted for.
Good sir, you mustn't try to bluff with me. I've lived 3 of your lifetimes and I know a faker when I see one. So drop the act, will you? You aren't fooling anyone.
Maybe she got me on that. There's still evidence showing she was in the hall. I know I can show it somehow.
Hold it!
Not the only suspect? Did you forget already? You accused another person just the other day. I suppose you simply forgot about all of that.
Order again. She's really jumping on yesterday's accusation. Well, I can't let her take that advantage.
Do you notice that she's never accused Miss Iris? She be the easiest target, but grandmother isn't going for her.
I'd imagine she wants to protect her. She has no reason to be angry with Iris. She has no reason to be angry with Iris. Porter, on the other hand, Meredith is the only suspect. I know where everybody else was, so it's just a matter of pinning it down that she was in the hall. It so happens that I have just the evidence to do that. Ah, okay. List of fingerprints included. Got it. Save.
Objection!
You missed a spot. You wiped your prints from the gun, but your fingerprints are still on the entrance to the central hall. If you were in there, that means that you are the would-be assassin.
But no!
Prints on the entrance. Why did they test for that? Detective Waters ran a quick search earlier this morning. The forensic team confirmed it. She entered the secret hall! Nicely done. Guess that's a game for you, Mystic Faye. Run with the towel. You can't prove I was there during the shooting. Those fingerprints mean nothing. It's my own hole! Really now? And just who do you think it was? You're the only possible suspect. Ha! Oh god, you're amusing. Nobody else? Good sir, there were 7 other people there, apart from the master. Half of them had opportunities and motives. Well, I've had enough of your pish-posh. You will not accuse me so easily. Yes, I was inside at the time. All this proves is the defense never saw me. There is more than one way into the central hall. Others could have accessed it. To indict me, you would need to establish alibis for the other suspects during the third spot. First, Mr. Raphael, who fired at her. Next, Mr. Makoto, who we know had ulterior motives for being there. And finally, Mr. Phoenix himself, who was with the victim. Why has nobody suspected him yet? Until you clear these up, I cannot be properly accused. Your Honor, Judge, the defense's claims lies in me being the only possible culprit. However, we know that this is not the case. He has avoided targeting any of the other suspicious folk, and there were many. Mr. Wright was one of those? Certainly, I can't be the only one who noticed it. Oh, wow, I was not expecting this. Not every day you get accused of murder, eh, Righty? What's this for me now? 4 times? 5? I've lost track. She wants alibis for everybody else? Well, if that's what it takes. I'll give her just that. She's not getting away with what she did. You were alone. You have no alibi. It doesn't matter. I am not the only person without one. Can you truly say that a single person can be accounted for 100% of the time? Well, maybe no. Maybe nothing! You can't! Meredith said yesterday that she heard the 3rd shot. That means wherever she was, it was close enough to hear it. Far enough to the first year that went with her hearing. I can think of a very good place that fits that description. What were these different ways? You know them. 2 were from inside, and 1 led in from the courtyard. The courtyard? It made for a good escape route when it was needed. But don't get distracted. If you discovered it, anybody else could too. Why should I prove their alibis to show that you're guilty? They are all more suspicious than me. Your accusation rests on me being the only suspect, which simply isn't true. I'd say it's extremely relevant. No problem. Wright will probably put something together. That's kind of your thing, right? Some would put it that way. Now, who did you say these other suspects were? Mr. Donatello was on the balcony. We know that. There wasn't enough time for him to exit to the ground floor. He was strong and quick to do it.
There wouldn't be time for that. Mr. Raphael's a bad man, but it wasn't him. I can't believe Grandmother wants to throw the blame on him after he covered for her. He didn't shoot Mrs. Maya, and you know it.
Yes, I do. We all know who it really was. You mean Gladys Porter?
Your Porter is a fake-clad medium, fully able-bodied and capable of carrying out the murder, as you implicated her of yesterday.
That was me. Sorry, Miss Porter. Tricky, Mythic K. Turning his own argument back on him. Better clean up the mess he made, right?
Me? You two were alone, were you not? The shot was fired at close range.
Did you shoot her? You wouldn't do that, would you?
No! Mr. Nick would never hurt her.
Just checking. I believe you. But he has a point. How can we know for sure? If you want to really beat her down to the sole suspect, you'll have to deal with this. What do you say, buddy? Let's prove you're innocent and knock this lie out of the park. No worries, Jimmy. I already know how to shut her down. Alright, this one's obvious. We got the mace cam.
Objection!
Gladys Porter was lying unconscious on the ground outside. We proved that the other day. Do you know how long she was passed out? Or if she really had it at all? Her confession may have just been to draw suspicion away from herself.
Objection!
The mattered grass in the courtyard suggests otherwise. Miss Porter collapsed. That's indisputable. She had the perfect opportunity to sneak away while nobody was watching. Have you forgotten the defense's argument from before? While nobody was watching? Wait a minute.
There was one other person lying on the ground, but she was too blurry. I couldn't make her out.
There was somebody who saw Miss Porter. And that was you.
Me?
The other day you said you saw a woman lying on the ground. That was her. Heck, how we forgot, did she? Just for the sake of argument, couldn't Mystic Faye have been lying? No, it wasn't a lie. Why would she do that? She didn't even realize who she saw passed out on the ground. It would have been an insignificant detail, not to mention the one that's working against her now. Great point. Glad we all agree. Even with this, I still need to clear 2 others. This isn't finished. Alright, first of all, where's my testimony?
Objection!
Alright, nope. Crap. Might as well save. And load. Guess so that I can't, whatchamacallit, get messed up like this again. Save once more. Well, I can't get me then. Well, he was obviously shooting the bullets.
Objection!
Raphael didn't shoot Maya. 2 bullets were shot from his rifle, but neither hit her. The one that did came from a different gun. He had ample time to get downstairs. There was a gap between the second and third shots. Sure, he looks like he can be a quick guy, but would have been enough? How fast he is or isn't doesn't matter. He never left the second floor. Alright, where is... I saw Iris immediately after the final gunshot. She hadn't been pushed yet. Mr. Donatello admitted to shoving her over the railing.
He would still be hiding in the other room.
Exactly. We know for a fact he wasn't downstairs.
There is still one more person to clear. I will not go quietly.
What then?
Perhaps your accusation might actually hold some weight, if you can make it that far.
Once that's done, she'll be finished. She'll be the only remaining suspect. We can't worm her way out of that.
I'm afraid these 3 people are the ones that has the most reason to hate. You, Miss Porter, and the Revalis man.
I'm sure that's not a coincidence.
But you can use that bias against her. There's more suspicious people than just those 3.
You're right. Her.
Don't pass it off. Please.
Almost finished. Just these 3 people will do it, and it's all over. Alright. Let's see. Clock. Pepper spray. My testimony. Meredith. Wait, what? That's weird. Ah, there we go.
Objection!
It was physically impossible for me to have shot her. We were in the same room. If it had been me, this hole would not be there. Liar! You shot her! Not physically possible. That's only assuming the bullet came from the central passage. If you'd been facing away from the courtyard with the mess between you and the wall...
Objection!
Nice try, but that's not possible either. That actually brings up a huge contradiction. That's right, me shooting in the direction of the secret hall would contradict the amount of holes in the wall. If I'd fired the gun while facing the wall, the bullet would have made 2 holes. One in the east entry's wall, and one in the west's. But we only found 1 hole. It's impossible the gun was shot from the east entry. So he wasn't where he said he was. He claims he was in the east entryway, but it must be a lie. He snuck into the other room and shot her from there. You just won't give up, will you? That's not possible either. Where's the map? Save.
Take that!
My prints were only found in one place, and on the inside. How could I enter that room if I never opened the entrance? Well, wasn't this cute? Mystic Faye, I think it's high time you stop pressing the fence. The argument's run its course, and nobody's buying it. Are you satisfied? I did it. I've given alibis for each of your 3 people. That leaves you as the only suspect. I did not shoot her! Seems unlikely. You are the only one who had an opportunity to fire that final shot. It was you, Meredith Faye, in the hallway with the pistol. You are a class act! Accuse the half-blind woman, why don't we? How do you suppose I fired it when I can barely see? Not a problem. This pistol only works up close. It just so happens. I'm nearsighted. I can see perfectly well at this range. You could still see the shadows on the other side, and you hear just fine. With the light coming at just the right angle, you could calculate where Maya was. You'd be more than able to pull this off. Able to? But you still can't directly implicate me as the shooter. Am I wrong in saying that you already covered that there was no fingerprints on the guns? None that were identifiable. So you don't know it was me. My fingerprints were not found. Not on the weapon, not on anything that matters. One sec, I'm just gonna check to see if I'm recording. I am, okay. Ah, dang it. Crap. Save.
Objection!
Hold it right there. Remember how I said there was a proof of a cover-up? We never got around to that. This lovely little lady is covered in your fingerprints. Every last bit of her. She's picture-perfect proof of your guilt. That's the same one Waters and I put together. A statue? Where'd that come from? It was found in the super-secret central passage. It was moved there from the east entryway. That's the same room where Master Maya Fei was shot. Now ask yourself, why would anybody move a shattered bust? It proves which direction the shot came from. Righto, my friend. Sometime between the call from the police and when they arrived, Mystic Faye cleaned this up, along with the bullet. Go on and let's admit it. Witness, why are your prints on that broken statue? I couldn't say. Oh, I'm sure, because that would be an admission of guilt, am I right? Well, it looks like somebody else is going down today. Cavallis, Galante, Togamero. These past few months have been just perfect. Karma sucks, don't it? The statue proves you were involved with the crime. Come and face your guilt, Mystic Fae. You're a killer. The statue is compelling proof. Perhaps it doesn't show she fired the weapon, but she was certainly aware of what happened. Oh, it was her. Wright just proved everyone else is innocent. Why would she hide the statue?
You're right. There's only one reason I would do such a thing. To hide the killer's guilt. And that killer is me. It wasn't Sister Iris. I never wanted anything to happen to her. Not my granddaughter. It was all just bad luck that she stumbled on Mr. Raphael. It wasn't her. It couldn't be her. It was me. I arranged the assassination. When it looked as though it would fail, I took the gun myself and shot her. Had to be done. I wasn't happy, but that's all there was to it. Sister Iris was never supposed to get involved. It was just a horrible, horrible accident.
Thank you for your honesty. Was that why you made your testimony yesterday? To protect her?
Yes. I knew the defense's best chance would be to have a secret weapon, so I lied. You're lying! You're still lying now!
Huh?
You heard me! She's lying! And that means that she's still hiding something!
But she's confessing to attempted murder! What more could she have to hide?
It doesn't matter what she already confessed to! Grandmother, your confession doesn't mean anything if you can't keep your own story straight! So stop it!
Pearls, what is this all about?
Putting her away won't do any good if you don't have all the answers! You have to get everything from her, Mr. Nick! She's hiding something about the plot to kill Mr. Maya! Doesn't that bother you? Until you unravel it, she will never be safe!
It does seem strange. What is she hiding? She's already confessed to the crime. What could be more secret than that? The defense requests to hear more of this confession. Whatever she's hiding, we need to find out what it is.
It has to be now. You're the only one who can do this.
Yes, well, Mystic Fae, the defense wishes for a fuller story. Please oblige.
Everything Mr. Phoenix has said is true. I planned the assassination on orders from Mr. Menderes. He sent Mr. Raphael to help with it. The original plan failed, so she had to be ambushed. It was never my intention to see Sister Iris arrested. I lied in my testimony to help her. I'm sorry for everything. It was the only way to keep everybody safe.
This seems a solid confession if I ever saw one.
Is the defense certain this cross-examination is necessary? She's still hiding some big secret. You need to find out what it is.
She's your assistant, Mr. Wright. As the attorney, I'll have you decide what to do.
Mr. Nick, you have to.
We've already cornered her. But if you're right about this, I can't ignore it. Something important enough to hide after confessing to murder is worth looking into.
Thank you.
Can't see any contradictions quite yet. I better find out as much as I can. I can tell Pearls is worried. Alright, so she freaked out when she said that she lied about her testimony. So that's probably it. Seeing as how she has to mind a tongue now. Everything?
Yes, we've been on track the whole time. I'm ready to make my full confession. Please, let me continue.
That's Francisco Menderes of the Rivales family.
The same.
Why did he want Maya dead?
5 years ago, I made a deal with Michael Rivales. In exchange for him helping to conceal my granddaughter, Mystic Pearl, I would arrange for the next fake Clan Master to reforge the bond we once had with the family. Unfortunately, the Master felt she knew best and wouldn't allow it. That upset Mr. Michael. He grew impatient, but he lost focus in our arrangement when something forced his attention.
That would be our friend Sir Galante, no?
Aye.
Do not bother with the details. You perhaps know more than me. All that is past. Their new dawn, that brute, Menderes. He's shown a new interest in us, though it has been different from Mr. Michael. He's particularly fixated on me. Mystic Maya wouldn't uphold the deal I made in her name, so he demanded I have her removed. I refused at first. What forced this latest move? Her meeting with Mystic Makoto. We didn't think she'd actually try it. Mr. Menderes had insisted she not follow through. He said it might ruin his plans. I agreed that she had to be stopped, but for other reasons. What was so dangerous that warranted killing her? I agreed to kill to keep that secret. Why should I reveal it now? Still not getting all the answers, I see. Mr. Menderes said killing her would be the only option. I begged him not to, but in the end, he won me over. He convinced me to kill my own granddaughter. He demanded it. Listen to me. What am I saying? Family has always been everything to me. I am everything I hate.
Objection!
Please don't try playing the sympathy card. Your hands have been dirty for quite some time. Now you've admitted to attempted murder of your own kin. Yes, I have, haven't I? So you must not feel sorry for me. Justice must be given in full, not pity. Deliver my sentence now. That will wait for your own trial. Mr. Wright has requested this cross-examination. He will decide how long it takes. I said something wrong about this. I can't stop until I find where it is. The original plan being to have her shot by Mr. Donatello. Yes, he somehow managed to miss. Twice. I couldn't afford to let her escape, so I personally went to kill her. Were you going to kill Ms. Porter too? Mystic Makoto is an idiot with some expensive toys. She hadn't heard the Master's plan yet. The goal was to stop them before she could. I didn't need more bloodshed in my home. Guess they never realized Porter already knew. Lucky her. Sounds like your murder plot just took a turn for the worse. I know what you think about me. But please note that I never wish harm upon anyone unless it's absolutely necessary. Sister Iris wasn't supposed to get involved. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. One granddaughter nearly dead and another in prison. I shall never forgive myself. How did you think that would work? People said they saw her with the rifle. I needed to place her away from it. Just for those who've forgotten, what was it you said the other day? I claimed I saw Sister Iris in the courtyard, at ground level. She needed to be in two places at once. I thought it would confuse the investigation. After the Eagle Mountain murder, I hoped people would jump to the wrong conclusions. You played right into it. That was just a bluff. How would things have turned out if I didn't go that route? Meredith said she saw Iris standing in the courtyard. She looked confused and then ran toward the house. That was after the first few shots, but before the last one. Or so she said. What would have happened if you didn't? Mr. Menderes threatened to destroy everything I care about. My family. Mr. Phoenix, you see me as a monster, but I only ever wanted to quell the evil among them. Fire with fire. Sometimes it works. Other times, Yes. You threatened one person in specific. My granddaughter, Mystic Pearl. Me? The family knew where you were. I could trust Mr. Michael, but this new man? They are not the same. He would have killed you. I needed you to return so I could protect you from him. That's why you sent it? It wasn't because of what I did? There were many reasons, but you are safer now than before. That is all that matters. Well, that's everything. Are you satisfied? No! Can't you see what she's doing? There aren't any contradictions. Everything matches up. There is a contradiction, just not with any evidence. What do you mean? This contradiction is with her own statements. You've heard what she has to say, and you should see she's lying. Contradiction in the statements? Does this really change things as much as she says it does? I should go back again to see if there's anything that didn't make sense. Save.
Objection!
Okay, nope. Maybe I need to press it again.
Hold it!
How did you think that would work? Okay, it's not. Does this contradict anything else you said? Which statement does it contradict?
Objection!
If you were trying to help Iris, why would you say she was somewhere that would make her look more guilty? I didn't. I wouldn't. It wasn't my intention. You knew about the secret hallway. One entrance was in the courtyard. Let's review what you said one last time. After what we know now, what part of that isn't suspicious? She ran for the house, and then what? As I said, it was all a lie. If it was, then it wasn't to protect her, that's for sure. That places her right next to the central hall. And I think you realize that too. I'm confused, Mr. Wright. What are you saying? Why did she lie yesterday? Well, she didn't. She didn't lie? She really did see Iris, or at least somebody she thought was Iris. Her eyesight is going bad, so she may have misidentified the person. In any case, she fully intended to tell the truth when we questioned her. You're wrong. It was a lie. Everything was. It was all just to create an alibi for myself. That's another lie right there. You already had an alibi. You really did see Iris. I know you witnessed something from the second story. Where is Porter's testimony?
Take that!
Because Ms. Porter saw you there. Right. Do you understand what you're saying? Yes, I do. Good. Because it means she didn't do it. Wait, it does? With her wheelchair and Donatello not around to help, she couldn't make it downstairs in time. Well, back to square one. I guess so. You're still going to prison. I'm aware. Your little scheme from 5 years back finally caught up with you. Scheme? Is that what all this was about? Mystic Pearl, my dear, I am sorry. Before I go, I must say that. You're sorry? I'm sorry I helped you disappear. Letting you make that choice was the worst thing I've ever done. That's saying a lot. You should have stayed here, where others could help you. The Master and Mr. Phoenix. I realize that now. I wanted to help, but only made things worse. If for nothing else, I hope you can forgive me for that. No, I'm the only one who should be blamed. It was my choice and my fault. I've known that ever since I left. You won't cover for me anymore. Bailiff, I've had enough of this wretched courtroom. It's time you took me to detention. Please help me out. Mystic Faye is being driven to the detention center as we speak. Good. She does have many things to answer for, even if she felt badly about it. There was something she said that bugged me. About Frankie Mendez threatening that girl at the bench there. I'll see if the police can follow up on that. Too bad Grandma Faye had to get involved with it all. It's all my fault. All my fault. Maybe this all makes sense. Miss Pearl, am I to understand that you were in on your own kidnapping? Yes. It was all a big fake? And Miss Meredith was involved? Yes, she helped me to run away. Is something the matter? Nope. Not a thing. Thanks a million, kid. Really. What for? You've just helped me out a ton. Helped? How? I knew this case would pay off. Oh, wow. You guys. You have no idea. I have to hurry. There might not much... I think this is it. Sorry. Wow, that was fast. What are you babbling about? This is a trial. You can't just leave right now. I don't have time to explain, but I need to go now.
You aren't going anywhere.
Obi! Hey! Obadiah, you made it.
Spare me. What are you doing at that bench?
Oh? Somebody needed to fill in for you, right? I guess I thought I'd do it well enough.
And who did you hear that from?
Didn't you tell Mr. Waters to pass the message on to the prosecutor's office?
You. But you're not.
I'm many things. Persuasive happens to be one of them. You'd be surprised what a clipboard and a bit of confidence could get you.
Step away from the bench. I won't cover for you this time.
Oh? I think you will.
Mr. Jimmy, am I reading this conversation wrong? It sounds an awful lot like you aren't really a prosecutor.
Don't be silly, Mr. Judge. Of course I am. I mean, if I wasn't a prosecutor, could I have just solved MN6? That's what I thought. We'll talk in the lobby.
Just hurry up.
Hold your horses. Mr. Judge, sir. I believe we'll need a recess.
Mr. Williamson, will you be taking over the role as prosecutor? Yes, Your Honor. I'll need some time to be brought back to speed. Granted. This court will adjourn so that the prosecution can be updated on the situation.
Righty, it's been fun, but I got a blast. Thanks again. Okay, I guess I'll end it here.